back to another weekly edition of Whiskey and What's Up Wednesday, and we are back with a video this week, and we're going to talk about why homes sitting on the market longer is not necessarily a bad thing. But first, we're going to dive into the recommendation of the week, the Axe and Oak Distillery down in Colorado Springs. One of the things I like about these guys is they've actually partnered with Mirror Image Brewery, one of my favorite breweries in the Frederick area, on a couple different things. I was talking to the owner a couple weeks ago, and he had mentioned they partnered with them. So I'm all in for that. It is a 92 proof, nothing too crazy, but we're going to give it a try. Fantastic smell. It's got a little honey cinnamon to it. Fantastic taste. Not a burn. That's a very good pour for the price. It's a very good size bottle for the price as well. I think it's about 40 bucks. Check them out, Axe and Oak Distillery. I only saw one bottle in stores. I believe they make a rye too. I think I've seen it before, but so your home's sitting on the market a little bit longer than anticipated. That's okay. Sometimes it's gonna sit a little bit. We're not in 2021. We're not in 2020. You know, it's kind of signifying a normal market or a more normal market right now. Now, you still need to be priced correctly, and you still need to properly market your home. But if it's sitting there, buyers have options, and they're making sure they take their time, especially with the interest rates being a little bit higher. So the biggest thing I can tell you right now is home sitting on the market is not necessarily a bad thing as long as you're priced correctly, because people are just taking a little bit more time. But keep with it. Make sure your agent or whoever you're using is updating you weekly to kind of figure out what's going on, not only in your neighborhood, but maybe around your neighborhood, in the city, and things like that. Last thing I have for you this week is pre-preparation for listing your home. If you've ever got any questions, I reached out to my handful of sellers that are thinking about it. Let's chat. Let me come out. Let me give you an idea of what needs fixed. Fixing these things can take a little bit of time, but also fixing the wrong things and dumping the money in the wrong places can cost you in the long run. So if it's something you've thought about doing, you don't have to be ready to pull the trigger, but if you've thought about selling in the future, let me come out. Let me meet with you. Let me talk about what we can do in preparation of getting your home on the market for as little as cost, but the biggest return on investment. So other than that, that's all I got for this week. I am super pumped to be back drinking whiskey. I hope next week I got a bottle from Oklahoma. We're going to Oklahoma this weekend, and maybe we'll test out a bottle from Oklahoma. But other than that, cheers. Have a great weekend.